first time you slam dunked the ball?
Well, I think the first time I slammed the ball, I was in maybe the 8th grade, which meant I was about 13 years old. And it was a volleyball. I didn't know I could do it, but everyone in the gym was trying to do it. So when my turn came, I didn't think I could do it, but I was going to give it my best try.
Why didn't you think you could do it?
I didn't think I could do it because I'd never done it before. So finally, when my turn came, I took my turn and I slammed it, and the whole gym went crazy.
Was it on a regulation size basket?
It was on a regulation size basket. The gym went wild, and I was so shocked I didn't know what to do.
So what after that, did you practice it with regular basketball? Did that take a while to get your hands to it?
Well, after that, I just started to try it a little bit harder with a regular basketball. I couldn't get it right away. It took me about another month to get it with a real basketball. And that was one of the best feelings I'd ever encountered. Because back then, it was such an in thing to be able to slam dunk at such a young age.
What went through your mind? What went through your mind that first time you slammed dunk?
What went through my mind the first time that I slammed dunk? Oh, that's a good question. Just pure amazement. Didn't know I could do it.
When you were hanging in the air, did you have any fear about falling at the end or hitting the rim? Or?
Well, the first couple of times you tried, I don't think you think you're hanging in the air. I think you're busting your butt trying to reach a certain point so you can put the ball in. So you don't think about just hanging and gliding in the air so much as you're trying to just make the bucket.
So how long before you developed the glide?
Oh, it took me about 2 years after that to develop the glide. To learn how to do it and make it look simple, that's where the glide came from.
What did you practice to make it look simple?
Well, what I did was repetition. Repetition is the best way to make something look simple. The more you do it, the better you become at it.
And is it still easy for you now?
Is it still easy for me now? At times. It's pretty simple. Yeah, I'd say.
What impact psychologically does a slam dunk have on an opponent, if any, or on your own team?
What impact does a slam dunk have on an opponent? Well, it's kind of a degrading high percentage shot. The more of them you get, the more demeaning you get this player become. Your self-esteem gets very low, becomes very low, and they don't play you as hard.
Can it be a boost offensively for your team too?
It can be a boost offensively if it's in someone's space. It just proves that they can't stop you. And when you show them constantly that they can't stop you, they're going to begin to believe it themselves.
What is the chance of getting hurt? On the rim, can you hurt your hands or can you hurt your legs going up when you elevate?
There's always a chance of getting hurt. I just think that you just got to go up and do the best you can.
Okay. How important are shoes in your slam?
How important are what?
The shoes.
The shoes?
Yeah, I mean footing, traction, when you get a good footing, does that make a big difference?
Where's this going, Carl? Where's all this
going?
What are you going to do with it?
We're going to do a feature story on slam dunk before you guys get there. And so they just want to know things like since Nike and the VIA, you're always comparing shoes. The shoes, are they important, or is it just more your natural ability to get you up in the air?
I think it's more or less you have to have some natural abilities, which means that you've worked hard to attain them. And they're not natural. I don't think you're born with any kind of dunking ability. I think you have to develop them. I think the shoes are important because you want to wear shoes that are going to give you a good fit, good balance, and going to be easier on your feet. You want something that's going to have a good cushion, something that feels good. For me, it's a VIA. A VIA is the best shoe in the world, in my opinion. I've worn it for a long time, and I don't anticipate changing anytime soon.
Do you have input then into your shoe design?
Yes, I do. I have input in my shoe design, and it's basically the same one that they sell on the retail market.
What's the highest you've slammed?
The highest basket I've ever slammed on has been maybe 11 feet, maybe 5 or 6 inches. And I think I could have went a little bit higher, but that's really high.
At what point do you make the decision if you're going to slam or not? Is it?
Well, I think you make the decision to slam way before you actually put the ball in the basket. If you see there's an opening, then you go for it. And when you make that final step, you got to make sure that you're strong enough to reach the basket, and also to have a little hang time in case someone gets in your way.